Youngsters, man, listen to me, man. This is gonna be good right here. It's gonna be a good one. Don't wait until you get as old as I am to realize time go by very, very, very fast. 1 minute you'll be 21, and next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll be 41. You'll wonder where the time went. Probably went to the streets. Probably went to the prison. Probably went to doing a whole lot of other stuff outside of what you were supposed to be doing because you ain't living life right. You ain't living in your purpose. You ain't living for a purpose. You just out here doing what you do, man. Still trying to survive like you was when you was 15 at 41. Youngsters, don't get to you my age and realize along the way you've hurt a lot of people, disappointed a lot of people, let a lot of people down, and took advantage of a lot of people's love for you because you were just caught up in that lifestyle, man. Don't wait till you get old as me to realize that, man. Realize that now. People, cherish your people, man. But more so, man, don't wait till you get as old as I did to realize, man, I'm ready to stop living this street lifestyle. But I don't even know what to do when I get out. Ain't got no trade. I ain't got no real education. I ain't got no job skills outside of the ones that I might put on an application that I use from prison because that's only the job I ever really had. Don't wait till you get to my age and realize I got high for 21 years and I don't know where it went. I just ran in and out of jail getting high 21, 22 years flew by. I looked up, man, I was like, what the hell? It felt like I was still around the first days I started getting high. That's how much it had me all messed up, man. Don't wait till you get to my age to realize you don't gotta care what nobody think about you. Their thoughts don't matter no way. Stop trying to please everybody. Stop trying to impress everybody. And just be you and live for you and the people you love. But lastly, man, don't get to my age and wish you could do it all over again. Wish you could take that time back. You wish you would take that prison time back, that whatever time you might have wasted. Don't get to my age and want that time back because you wish you would have did something much better than what you're doing with it right now. Take advantage of life right now. Do what you need to do for you and love on yourself.
People waste time doing stupid things such as gangbanging, such as going to the club, such as hanging out with people that would never add value in your life. And when you dig deep, you realize that some of these people who gangbang, they're in their 20s, even 30s, and some of them are even in their 40s. They're claiming blocks that they don't even own nothing in. They don't even own the corner store. And most of them are probably living in their mother's basement. And you will see people waste a lot of their time going to the club every week. And you'll see people hanging out with people that would never add value in their life. Because your time is probably the most important asset that you have in this world. And if you're not utilizing it right, sooner or later you will pay the consequence of not utilizing your time the right way later on once you get a little bit older. Because if you're in your 20s or if you're in your 30s or even early 40s, you should utilize your time so you can set your life up. Once you hit about 50 or 60 years old, you can benefit from the fruit of the labor that you put when you was in your 20s, 30s, and even 40s. A lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people will take a lot of time having fun, which there's nothing wrong with having fun. A lot of people will start watching movies. They will watch 8 hours of movies on Netflix, on Hulu, on many other channels. They know about the latest celebrity gossip. They know about who's doing what, who's doing this in Hollywood. But they will never pick up a book to try to educate themselves. They will never pick up a book to be able to learn something new. And a lot of people be wasting their time just doing stupid things because your time is very valuable. Take this man right here in the video. He was in prison for about 20 plus years for a crime that he did as a teenager. Now, once he got out, he realized that he's wasting a lot of time. And he's now advising all the young people out there, listen, don't waste your time. because you will be in the position that he's in right now. Because a lot of people try to run the streets, a lot of people try to please others. They're trying to please people that would never take care of them when they're in time of needs, especially if they get caught up in a crime and they're in court or they're in prison. Because once you're in prison, most of those friends that you consider as your gang members, they will not take care of your family outside. If anything, they will even ignore your family. Or if you have a child or even a baby mama, they most likely will try to mess with your baby mama. And on top of that, if you're in prison, you're adding stress upon your family members because now they'll have to send you commissary. They'll have to try to support you emotionally. And there's just so many things that can happen. And you will realize that all the time that I spent in the street, it's not necessary. I should have spent those time either going to school, try to learn new skill, choosing my friend wisely. Because yes, you can argue that most of these people who are gang members or are in the gang, they're the product of their environment. But that's not an excuse once you hit about 20, 30, and even 40 years old. At that time, you should be wise enough to know that, no, I cannot be doing this same activity. I should be able to try to do something better for myself and for my family, to put my family in a better position. For the teenagers, I can probably understand because of the influence. But if you're in your 20s, 30s, and even 40s, still trying to bang, still trying to be a gang member, to me, it's kind of embarrassing. So do not waste your time on things that's not necessary, because your time is a currency that you can never take back. This is why a lot of people who serves time, they regret a lot because they realize, man, I could have been utilizing my time doing something that is very valuable in my life. And it could have put me in a better position. Now, I got out after 20, 30, 40 years. I'm 50 years old. I have no skill. I have no high school diploma. I can't really read sufficiently. I can't even do basic things on a computer because I never had the time. I never had the time to basically learn it because I was busy in the streets. I was busy trying to hustle, try to get that quick cash. I was busy trying to impress people that would never, ever take care of me when I'm in time of need. And now I'm in the real world. After 20 or even 30 years of serving time, I realized that I wasted all my time. And now I'm trying to catch up with everybody in society, but my body's breaking down because now I'm in my 30s. Now I'm in my 40s, I'm in my 50s, I'm in my 60s. And I just don't know a lot of things that's going on. And this is where a lot of people just give up on life and just maybe just end up in the streets, or some of them might even try to go back in prison because that is all that they knew. That's where they spend majority of their life in. So do not waste your time on things that's not necessary, because God have given all of us 24 hours in a day. And it's how you utilize it will determine how your future will be. Because the rich also have 24 hours in a day. The poor also has 24 hours in a day. But when you look at both of those groups, you'll realize that the rich take their time very seriously. They would never allow someone to take their time away from them, because they realize that every time that I'm wasting is a time where I can utilize it to add value myself, learn something new, make money, and just, protect my time with my family and my loved one. But when you look at the poor, they utilize their time, they give their time away. They give their time away to companies that will never, ever take care of them when they're in a time of need. They utilize their time with entertainment, with drama, with trying to find out what's the latest news in Hollywood. This celebrity did this celebrity did that. What's the new gossip talk nowadays? That's what the poor does. And they utilize their time the wrong way by watching movies, by doing things that's probably not even beneficial in their life. So your time is very valuable, and how you use it will determine how your future will be. So utilize your time the right way. To all the young people out there, if you're in your 20s, if you're in your 30s, if you're in your 40s, this is probably the most valuable time of your life to be able to set yourself up, to be able to build your future. Because a lot of people don't have the mindset. A lot of people don't even know that their time is very, very, very valuable. And you should only spend time with the people that was there for you from the beginning. Most likely your parents, because they were there when you was born. They was there when you was sick, when you went to elementary school, high school, even college, and on and on. Those are the people that you take care of. Those are the people that you utilize your time for. Even your siblings too. But you should not waste your time on people that would not add value in your life. Try to network with people that will, always teach you something new. You always learn something new when you hang out with this type of person. You always learn something new when you go hang out with this type of friend. You always learn something new when you go hang out with this person that you met wherever. But a lot of people spend their time going to the club. And when you have a conversation with those people, you realize there's nothing valuable that this person can add in my life. But a lot of people will stay there and just try to stick with those type of people. And once they realize, I just wasted my time basically doing nothing. So do not waste your time on things that's not necessary. The best time that you can spend also is on yourself. Educate yourself. Take care of your health. Go to the gym. Spend time on yourself also is very necessary, because you also need to invest in yourself. Invest in your mind, invest in your health, invest on the people around you that took care of you, that was there for you from the beginning. And your time will be very valuable in this world. So let me know what you think in a comment. If you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe. Until next time.